Hello, everyone. Hello. Good to see you. We are now live, and I'm just going to check with you. This is exciting because this is my first ever broadcast on the images that I have, and these are indeed very rare images. I'm just going to check my screen and see if I can get some comments from you so I know that the live stream, yes, I can see the live stream is working very well. Excellent. Good. Well, I hope you're all ready for the weekend. I certainly am. It's been quite a few days. I've been in a lot of technical things, but what I wanted to do now is the idea here is to do fundraising for my next activities in autumn. The Eagles will be back full blast, and there'll be a lot of wildlife going on, and I just want to continue a stream which hopefully everyone enjoys. Hi, I see Susan now, and I see RJ, very good. And I've seen Amanda's on the road, and Amanda said she'll listen in. I hope she listens in, but drives very carefully. Don't go to anything crazy. You can look at the replay. I also wanted to explain um, that this is not an auction, okay? Because some were saying, "Oh, I can't compete in an auction; it's not fair." I completely agree. So what I'm showing you is 10 of my most recent, very best pictures. They all made it to National Geographic, okay, in one way or another. And I'll explain it as we go on. And I don't sell online anymore. I used to, but these pictures I've not sold online simply because unfortunately my pictures have gone through so much theft. I spend so much time running after shadows, and I like loose leaf. That's nice. Hi, hi, hi. I like loose leaf. Hi, Jackie's also there. Very nice. And there's Amanda. Oh my goodness. Promise me we can don't text and drive. I don't want to hear this. Okay. That's really, really, really dangerous. If you're driving, please be careful. Yes. So all these 10 images that I'm showing you are very special. They took a long time to take. You're seeing the first one in the background, which you've seen published, a similar one by National Geographic. I'm not selling images here that have been sold previously. That is clear. So this one is definitely new. So I will just go through the images, and I thought of a price that is fair. I'm going to show you something about the quality because this is really important to understand. Okay. Ah, yeah, there's up and there's down. These are going to be printed on canvas in the highest quality. Hi, it's Jennifer in Connecticut. And Lady Hawk, good evening. Good evening to you. Very nice to see you. So I'm explaining how these are made. Look at the canvas. They're very thick. I think this is probably 1 3/4 inch if I remember correctly. But this is excellent quality. Okay, excellent quality. You can see one of my uh, images which I'm really proud of, for example. They're all going to be shipped like this. Shipping in the United States and in Canada is absolutely inclusive. Okay, so nothing to worry about. Hi, a tiny spunky. Yes, we talk about spunky. So I'm just going to put this on the big screen so you can see this properly. Okay, so this is what they look like. Okay, you can see very good quality. These are the smaller ones, and yeah, they're the smaller ones. And then I also have the bigger ones that are 18 by 11. Okay, 18 by 11, and this is the quality that what you would get in a size 18 by 11. So this is quite, you can appreciate the size. Again, it's very good quality. I personally like the canvas idea because canvas is very solid and it's beautiful. It does not reflect in light. It's very important that you know that if you cover something with glass, you get irritating reflections. You don't get any of this. This is made to absolute perfection with professionals. Okay, so this is not something I ran quickly in Walmart and did. This is really, and it's going to be the same company that's also going to ship these. Okay, if you decide to buy them. Okay, but that's the quality. The same is going to go for the Hawk and so on. If you have special wishes, if you say, "Hey, Christian, look, listen, I know this is nice, but I have another wish," you can email me. Okay, so no problem. So, well, let's get right to it, and I'll just give a little bit of directions what I think. Um, you know what I think is fair. So let me just put. So what I decide. No, that's not the right one. Hang on, it's this one. This is the right one. Here we go. So if you decide to buy something, the email me zasaphoto@gmail.com. You have two sizes in canvas that I'm offering at the moment, 7 by 12, and this includes shipping. Okay, this really includes shipping. So it's 7 by 12, 125 US dollars, and 18 by 10 and a half, the large size I just showed you, 200. Shipping, don't please include your shipping address. Tell me if you want it signed, yes or no. Hi, All Ego, I see you. Very nice to have you here. If you want it signed, payment, you can use PayPal, you can use Super Chat. If you want another way, just email me and explain that. You know, we'll get through it. But again, so I'm selling these images. They have not been sold before. They're not available online. I don't sell online anymore because of the incredible theft that I can tell you. I spend hours every day. It's very unpleasant, including Twitter, Reddit. Reddit completely abuses my images, and it just goes on and on and on. And it's really unfortunate the way things go. But this is the age we live in. People get away with this, so that's why I'm only doing it this way. Okay, so let's go right to it, and I will show you. That's the first image. Okay, so let me just recap. Okay, so this is a very famous image actually. A similar one was published by National Geographic, not the same. Okay, and you may have seen this on the left side. And I hope you can appreciate this. You see our little hawklet, and the date was the 4th of June. The 4th of June, so it was maybe possibly just about 3 to 4 weeks, okay? Hello, I have bad internet connection. Oh, I'm sorry, Pascal. I think the internet connection here should be good because unless I see contrary, let me just check. I see my stream health is good. My stream health is good, so I hope you have good internet connection. I really try to do my best. I've got I've got a solid Ethernet connection, not wireless. So I hope, Pascal, you'll be fine on that. I'm sorry about that. But in the worst case, you'll have to see. Oh, mine is perfect. Thank you, Jenny. So that means if your internet connection is perfect, it means it's good. I would just like a photograph of the Milky Way. Yes, and we will go to that, Susan. Of course. Susan, slow down. We'll do one at a time. So if you like this image, for example, if this is something you like of the hawk, this is image number 1, okay? So you are 100%. Okay, very good, very good. So I really watched out for that the quality comes across very, very good. I thought you were going to say 4th of July. No, 4th of June. Okay, so you got, excellent, you got very good reception. So that's image number 1, and that is Mama Feeds the Hawk, okay? So if you like this image, if you like it, just fill this out, put in the subject, number 1 is the image of your choice, and then on canvas, 7 by 12 or 18 by 10.5. Those are the two I offer. If you say, well, Christian, I'd rather have a print or I'd have something else, I need to calculate that. Okay, so I can't. I just want to give you the two, the two preferred sizes at the moment. The ones where I made them fit exactly the proportions, 18 to 11. So you can see they're quite big actually. Okay, and that includes shipping. Okay, so that was image number 1. Okay, let me just get my picture back in here. Okay, so that was image number 1. Okay, so then let's go to the next image. Let's just go on the other screen. Where is my mouse? Ah, there it is. There it is. So there's image number 2, and this is on the 12th of June. Now this is a beautiful one. I took it quite vertical up, and you can see how much the our little hawk grew in just that time. So this is unique in the way because there's Mama Hawk. There's Mama Eagle with our little hawk together. And if you like that, it's the same price again. You just write, this is image number 2, okay? And so on. And then you go, for those of you who haven't seen it, again, just you would write here, if that's image number 2, just write it in the subject, email me, choose your canvas size. If you have other special wishes, I will come back to you with a price and your suggestion. If you say you don't want it on canvas, you want it on a large print and so on. I have to calculate the shipping. I can't do it for all the things. But anyway, I don't want to talk here too much, but you just say you want it signed from me. I'll sign it personally. I put the payment details for you, if this is something you like to do. Okay, so let me get back here. There we go. So that was that's a beautiful image. I really like it. As you know, I concentrate a lot on videos, but I did do quite a few images too. There's image number 3, which is really unusual. Now we come to something that is really unusual. Those are adorable. Thank you, Lady Hawk. Now, why is this so unusual? Let me just zoom in. And, in case you are on your phone or you cannot see this, I will try and just zoom in. Oops, so not zoom in me. Oh, my goodness. You don't want to see me. You want to see the picture. Hang on. Here we go. There we go. And I will just take myself out there so you can see it properly, okay? Susan says, Christian, maybe you could let me know of there's those stars time lapse. Yes, available. Since I see nothing, I will tell you exactly, Susan. I'll warn you, okay? And it'll be very soon, okay? Because we don't have that many images, okay? So this is image number 3. It's called Under My Wing on the 12th of crappy phone, on the 12th of June. And you can see why it's unusual. You have this juvenile eagle, and I really made the wing, the beautiful feather structures pop out here, and you have the hawk in front. I have seen no other such image, okay? So never been published, this one, and also unique in its way, okay? So if this is something you like, that's image number 3, also taken on the 12th of June, okay? So now we go on. Wow, you like that. That's great. And now it gets, now we come to flying lessons, also on the 4th. I call this Hawk Spreads Wings. Also on the, this is also on the 12th of June. Really incredible in the sense that we've got, I got the hawk there spreading its wings. You can see the beautiful structure, and you can see one of its siblings on the right lower side. So that's all these early images. Not many were taken. Many were taken much later, but I'm proud to say that I have some very sharp early images of the hawk that are big enough to really crop and bring this out again. Okay, so again, just as a reminder, this is the size is 7 by 12 or 18 by 10.5. Okay, you love this too. And just, well, that's great. And just a small thing I needed to say. They're all that size, all those proportions. If you say to me, Christian, I've got a 30 by 30 foot wall that I want to put this on, that's fine. Okay, goodbye. Okay, Susan's getting out of range. That's no problem. That's fine. I will let you know anyway. It's no problem, Susan. That's fine. I just wanted to say this one is the only one that has other dimensions, and I nearly forgot that. That was the, let's just see, which one was that? Hang on, sorry, let me just see if I get this correct here. Yes, this was the one that has other dimension, that's right. Because simply because of the proportion, this is a square. So this is the only square image I have. It's 9 by 9 or 13.5 by 13.5. Spunky, yes, that's spunky. So this is the only square image, but the area is the same. The area is the same as the others. Okay, so I just determined it by area. Okay, so let's get back again. Let's get back. There we go. So this was image number 3, and that was image number 4. That image number 4 was Hawk Spreads Wings. Okay, there's our spunky. Yes, very, very good. Okay. Okay, and now the final one I have from our hawk is this one, and you've seen this in National Geographic and everywhere. But it's really beautiful because it's an urban image, and it's coming out too large now. I have to get it back to scale. Oh, not me now. Oh my goodness, I'm always pressing the wrong ones here. Let me just get this wrong. Back to scale. Yeah, the scale is like this. This is what it looks like. Here we go. This is what it looks like. There you go. Now you see it properly in proportion, okay? So you can see the wall. This was near the water. It was in someone's garden, and it was seeing Mama flying across the nest, and this was taken on the 7th of July, 2017, okay? This is just not fair. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, Susan, it's okay. Don't worry. We'll cover all the needs here, okay? So this is a beautiful one, sitting there on the wall and looking at Mama, and he looks straight at me. So I got this, I think, rather beautiful picture. It's a real urban hawk in a sense. Okay, so that takes us. That's it for the hawk. Okay, those 5 images for the hawk. So I'll just scan through them very quickly. That was the flying one, number 4. Then we have the ones under my wing, which is exceptional. That's a square. Then we have the one right next to Mama. That was on the 12th of June. Okay, and then we have the one with the siblings where it's completely on the left. Sharon says, "I love Spunky so much, and his huge eagle siblings." Yes, and you can see the siblings come out beautifully there on 2 on the left, watching the little hawklets being fed. That was image number 1. Okay, so let's go on now, and now we get something very interesting. Some of you said, "Christian, do you have nothing of..." Oh, here, Susan says, "Christian, can you talk..." Yes, of course I will. Don't worry, Susan, I will contact you, and we'll get all that sorted out. I'll give you the links and everything. I'll do it straight after this, okay? So no worries. We'll do that, okay? I will contact you. So here is one of the eclipse, which is really unusual. I have, of course, beautiful solar eclipse ones, but there are million ones coming all over the net. But this is one that is really unusual because it's taken with a pinhole, and it's 8 images superimposed, which gives this beautiful, you can see the middle, we call these diffraction rings, and they give this beautiful pattern. You can see the light here from the sun, and that was 25 minutes before the total eclipse that came in. Okay, so really beautiful. And very unusual. I haven't seen any such image on the solar eclipse. If that's something you like, I'm as you know, I'm more on the artistic side too. I've always loved the artistic side, so I always look for different ways of expressing things, not so much on the science side, but also on the artistic side. And I would call this rather more both scientific and artistic, because it's unusual in all the senses, but it is something that was taken just 25 minutes before we had totality in Glen Rock, Wyoming. Okay, so that would be image number 6, called pinhole camera. Okay, and then we go to the next one, and now we come to these really exceptional ones that got so much recognition. By the way, Nikon USA published them as stunning images. National Geographic approached me because of them, and this is something that Susan is also interested in. And these are different ones, and I will just show you this in parallel because they look absolutely exquisite, and they are meant to be really artistic, and they're completely realistic, because what I did there is, this was taken in Australia at the end of April. And I was taking time-lapse of the whole night, okay, the whole night. And I was then doing these star trails images. Usually what you do is you just superimpose all the image and you get these star trails, and you can see where the North Pole or the South Pole is. When I looked at them, I was really sad because it looked rather boring. So I started being a little bit creative and just put them in 30 minutes on top of each other, superimposing them, and then suddenly these beautiful patterns arose. You can see that there in the middle. It's like a fractal image. It's like a snail gets more and more fractal, and it's completely real. I would like one of these, please. Absolutely. Okay, the 30-minute one, Susan, is number 7. Okay, that's image number 7 is 30 minutes, and you can have it in 18 by 11. Or I forgot the other one. I forgot the other size. Now let me just quickly. I think it was 7 by 12. 7 by 12. And the prices are fixed, $125 or $200. Okay, and shipping is included, as I said. Okay, so let me just get out there again. And I personally love it. I mean, this is something, you know, if you really are looking for presents for friends, these type of images don't exist. This was a new type of thing that I basically invented, or you can say discovered, or whatever it is. But it's gone absolutely viral on the internet, and I don't sell these because of all the theft that goes on. So I only sell this through YouTube at the moment, through this channel, and I'm doing this for the first time now. Okay, so I only do private sales on this. Okay, so that's that one, and then we come to the next one, and so this was taken 30 minutes interval. So you see the Milky Way moving by 30 minutes, and you superimpose, it gives this beautiful pattern there, a fractal pattern. You call it the March of the Milky Way. Okay, And then we go on to the next one, and that's 60 minutes. Okay, here we come to the 60-minute interval. And yes, I do have the 60-minute here in large. That's the 60-minute in large. Looks absolutely wonderful on canvas. Beautiful colors. And it's also exactly like Nikon published these. And it really depends on what type of pattern you like. I mean, some people like them all, some people like this and that. It depends on your personal preference. So this is probably the most common one that is known as the 60-minute one. Again, I would personally sign them if that is something you wish. Okay, so let's go on. Then comes, now it gets interesting. You can see how the pattern actually changes. And this looks really like a huge pinwheel. And this is 120 minutes, so every 2 hours superimposed, and you get this pattern, okay? And again, it looks absolutely stunning because it's like watching the Milky Way march all night long, okay? And on the right, you can see the huge 3.5-meter dome that I left in there for perspective. Okay. So this would be image number 9, okay? That's image number 9. The 60-minute was image number 8. And the 30-minute was image number 7, not to get you confused. So 30 minutes is image number 7. 60 minutes is image number 8. Image number 9 is the 120. And then we come to the final one, which also looks really interesting. And that is the 240 one. 240. Yes, that's a 240 on large. I got beautiful. And again, it looks completely different, okay? Completely different. That's beautiful as the colors come out. And what I like about these is they fit anywhere, and people are stunned when I go with these to a gallery or so. They're absolutely stunned, and they all tell me they've never seen this before. So that's image number 10. 200. That's 240. Okay, 240 minutes. Okay, that's 240 minutes. And the prices I mentioned before, and that's it in a nutshell. So let me just go through them once again. Right from the beginning, so you just see them again. So that was image number 1. That was Mama Feeds Hawk on the 4th of June. That is image number 2, Mama and Hawk on the 12th of June. Yes. The third one is Under My Wing, which is quite unusual. You see the hawk and you see his gigantic sibling there. Really funny. And that's image number 4, Spreading Wings and Learning to Fly. That was also on the 12th of June. Image number 5, that's on the 7th of July. A beautiful hawk already flying off long before its siblings. I caught it there on the beach. You could probably remember this one from National Geographic. They showed this too, and it was all on TV, this clip here. And then comes image number 6. Okay, so 7's the one of the Milky Way. Yes, image number 6 is the pinhole one. Image number 7 is the 30-minute one that has a very fine pattern. Image number 7 is the Milky Way with 30 minutes, okay, with very fine pattern. Image number 8 is the 60-minute, also with a beautiful pattern on the fractal, okay. That's right. That was image number 8, okay, is the 60 minutes. Image number 9 is the 120 minutes, and image number 10 is the 240. So all the Milky Way images, they go from 7, 8, 9, and 10. 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 120 minutes, and 240 minutes, okay? I remember your broadcast of Urban Hawk. Yes, exactly. And that's it, basically. So I didn't want to overwhelm you with too many images, but I have such beautiful images, and I just thought to give this a start. And if there's something you like, take it, and if you don't, that's also fine. I hope you enjoyed it. I really hope you enjoyed it. Well, then just send me an email and let me know. Susan, you need to buy all of them. Well, it's interesting you say that, because if you put, Susan, if you put them all together as a group, for example, the smaller ones, they look absolutely exceptional, okay? They do. And if you've got huge walls, they will look stunning on huge walls too, no matter what. What are the sizes? Well, Susan, the answer is at the moment, I gave 2 sizes. The one was, oh gosh, here we go again, right? So I don't get this wrong. The one size is 7 by 12 for $125. The other one is 18 inch by 110.5, 200, okay? 125 or 200. So, and if you say, Christian, I want them a lot larger, that's fine, okay? Just one, I wish. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. But basically, if you want them larger, and if you say, well, Christian, I don't want I want a large one, I don't want them on canvas, or I want them as a postcard, I want 100 postcards in these, or whatever, you know, I will need to investigate. There are so many variants that are possible, so I'm flexible. I'm really flexible to look into this, okay? Very good. And that's basically it, okay? That's basically all I wanted to tell you. And hopefully some will inspire you. It's all about inspiration, okay? That's what I want to... I mean, it's very nice to get funded in Super Chat, but it's much nicer if I can give something back for it. You know? And I really think that this is something that I'm very proud of, and that's the most important, okay? So on that note, I wish you a lovely weekend. I will be going to San Francisco for a week. So if you do order, give me a little bit of chance. I'll be back in a week's time, and I'll be refreshed with new ideas. And you know, from the end of September, the Eagles will be coming back. But don't worry, I have always so many ideas. Also, especially also on both on the wildlife and on the astronomy side. I'll also be conducting wildlife tours. I'm going to start organizing them for next year, and astro tours, both in Canada, probably the United States, also Australia, and in other countries. So I'm just getting into it, and they'll be unique in a sense that you'll probably get to see things that you usually don't see on other tours. That is my aim. Okay, so on that note, bye from Phoenix. Bye, Jenny. Bye to everyone. So thanks for joining. Okay, thanks very much. I will enjoy it. Thank you. It's I appreciate that. Okay, thank you so much.